Hi everybody, this week video will be a hat for 0 to 2 years old. It will be done on the PRYM MAXI. I will cast on like one in the front, one in the back. At the same time I'm cranking to get one stitch at a time. I do one, I skip one, I do one, I skip one. This is for the first row only. When I arrive here, I put my yarn in the yarn feeder, make sure I put my yarn on the back of the last needle, and then I crank. This machine is very good. It makes very nice stitches like the other machine I use on my video, but this machine doesn't have the row counter, so since it doesn't have, you could see I have some piece of yarn holding on the tripod of my camera ready to go. So we'll use that to count my rows. Less trouble. I will put one every 10 rows. It's very easy. Just grab it with the yarn needle and you could go, and you start over 1, 2, 3, 10. So that way you don't lose your count if something happened or somebody happened at your house or a phone call. So you continue like that. I like that machine because I love the crank. It's too bad other machine doesn't have that crank. I like that crank. It's easier for my hand to hold it. I have a small hand, so the other machine I use is too big there, the circle. So I continue like that, and I will show you how to change colors, because a lot of people ask that question. This video was prepared like last year, and I was put that aside and I forget about it. So today I found it, so I decided to put the sound on it. So another 10 rows, and I will change the colors. I use a Belknap. This yarn work well. I think it was a premium, I'm not sure, I didn't see the label. But I will cast the new yarn, just the same place as I finish, so it will get to the other hook of the machine, other needle. And then I crank. When I wrap the first row and change, I will always check, because sometimes it could happen you have a drop stitch. I didn't see any yet, but when I continue, I will see one at the end when it's not on the machine anymore. So in this video you will see how to grab a drop stitch when it's not on the machine anymore. Actually, it's easier when it's not on the machine. I will show you how to remove it. I come back with my yellow yarn, put my markers, and then I crank. When it starts touching the table, it's around 50 to 55 rows usually. Turn it, because if it grab on the table, it will put some tension on your stitch and you risk of have drop stitch, and it's not fun. 2, 8, 9. Just need a little bit more to finish on the machine. So I will continue. I turn my, when you turn it or roll it, turtleneck it, whatever you say, it's better because it removes some tension, and it puts some tension too to keep your stitch on the yarn needle. Poof, I got it. So when it's time to cut, you could cut like a meter of yarn. And with this one, I forgot about it. It's not easy to cast off when you don't use the waste yarn for this one, because you have to go slowly and grab one stitch at a time. And don't worry, I have a closer look in a couple of seconds that come. And with your yarn needle, you go and grab in the middle. And those machines doesn't have the teeth like the one I use usually. So you have to go very careful, because if you go too fast, you're gonna have a drop stitch. You will have to pull it, and it's not fun. So better be slow than sorry. So keep your time. Anyways, you save a lot of time with those machines when you take the time to use it properly. So take your time and no rush, and you will get it. But for sure, if I have to do another one, I will use some waste yarn to remove it, so it's easier to grab your stitches at the end. So I continue like this, and then like this, and I will show you how to fix the drop stitch with the hook number 4 soon. So it's time to grab a hook number 4 if you have one closer to you, and you have a drop stitch to fix on your machine. Cool. My tongue sometimes. Almost done. There. 2 more to go. Yay! Voila! It's done. Woohoo! So put the machine aside. Time to stretch your work and to remove your little yarn markers. I'm sorry, it's flew a little bit, but when I start working again on it, it will be regular vision. It's only flew because the machine was the focus, and the machine is not there anymore. So it will. Now I tied my knot because it was too loose, and then I will notice the drop stitch. So it's there, it's very there, so I can hide it. So I will have to, I fixed the video. I will remove all it, so till the end, so that way with my hook I will crochet it back together. There. Take this side, it's better. So you take your yarn and you do a stitch. You yarn and you do a stitch. It's like a slip stitch, I think, but I don't know if I could use it, or a ladder stitch. I don't know, but you see it. If you know the right word, put it on the comment. I'm not good with technique like that. I know how to do it, but I don't know the name. Terrible me. I know. I should learn after 3 years of making video. I'm not even sure. There. So I keep going like this. See, it's easier when it's not on a machine. It's less tension on the yarn and on your stitch, and it go very well. So you will continue till the last bar of yarn. There. And don't worry if you see the stitch are twisted a little bit. I will stretch it at the end. It won't see. It won't show. Will be okay. So make sure you grab the last one. Take your wool needle, and grab all the stitches. I have another one to grab it. There. Now with the yarn needle, we'll grab all the stitches left, and I will pull on it to close the hat. So don't worry, I will stretch it, and I will make sure that I close all that. That's a déjà vu? No, it's okay. I thought it was the same piece of video for a minute. Okay, so now you pull it, and when you pull, you make sure that you push everything in the middle, so that way it won't look clumsy. It will look professional. There. So the color change was only to show you a technique. At the end you will not see the color change, because I will put that on the side that the yellow is higher number of rows, so it won't show. But it was only to show you a technique. So this is a video from last year, but it's still good information in it. This video was on my French channel, but I don't know why it was not on my English channel. Usually I do an English one and I translate it in French, but X reason this one was not there, so it's a good thing I was cleaning my computer and find that. So you reach the other side, take your yarn needle again, and you will go in the center and go to the other center, bring those two yarn knot to a knot, and then you stretch it again and roll it like this. See, the color chains will be inside, or I will go like this, but I don't like it because the color chain was not in the right place, so I choose to stay like this, and it was kind of plain, so I decided to do a tassel on it. And remember, the hat was 100 rows because I did 10 markers of yarn. And I find the right way to use that DVD. Woohoo! Tassel time! We lose some weight by turning around the DVD case. It was the thing I have closer to me, and I never used that video module. Only on the shell, so it's easier when I do some tassel. Usually I use this case. Work well. And if you don't have a DVD case like this one, use any one. Or your I already do a tassel with my my phone, and it worked. So I cut it, I attach one side, I cut it, and then I will bring a little piece of yarn to do the top of the tassel, to secure everything to stay together like this. It's like the second secure part of the tassel. There, do a double knot, and voila! Time to cut it. Cut, cut, cut. I'm a chicken, a rooster. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tired today, but it's okay. I have some energy to do the video. Hope I don't sound too silly to you guys, but I'm okay. It's a sunny day outside. I will go outside after, play with the kids. Time to attach it, and I choose it just to attach it like an easy and simple way, just like this. A double knot, and I will a third knot, and I will add the yellow in the double layer hat, and the burgundy will be in the burgundy. I will add it in the tassel, so that way it look better. So you put it there, and thank you so much for your support for my channel after almost 3 years now. I'm very happy that you still here with me. Enjoy this weekend and enjoy your machine. Ciao ciao, see you next week.